Is that what you said?
Yep. I'm recording there.
So what's the point of all this?
Helps him out with his podcast and helps us out with any. We can plug the gig tomorrow night. Dad wanted me to kind of stay away from the veterans thing because it was a private party, but we can tell people it's a private party, I would think.
Yeah.
What's the sense of mentioning it?
Huh?
Or volunteering our time at a private function.
Yeah.
I'm live right now. Okay, here we go. Ready? Hey everybody, Henry with Hern Dizzle Productions. Tonight is a very special night. I am super excited. There is nothing like seeing a great cover band. I don't think there's anything better than hearing some songs that you may already know played in a different style by some very talented people. And I can say, honestly, this band, that has definitely been the case. I don't think I've ever been disappointed by these guys. They're amazing. Whether they're either playing a tailgate party at a NASCAR race or just down at your favorite watering hole, they are amazing. So tonight I wanted to introduce you guys to Tina, Mike, and Paul from Nuff Said, and we're going to start off with a song. Take it away, guys.
Bus flat Baton Rouge, waiting for train, and I'm feeling nearly as faded as my teeth. I baked them to be down just before it rained, rode us all the way to New Orleans. I pulled my phone out of my dirty red bandana. I was playing softball, Bobby sang the blues. Oh, windshield wipers slapping tire, my eyes holding Bobby's hand in mine. We sang every song that tried to new. Freedom's just another word for nothing left to lose. Nothing. Don't mean nothing, honey, if it ain't free. Yeah. Love feeling good was easy. Oh, well, Bobby sang the blues. You know, feeling good was good enough for me. Ooh, good enough for me and my Bobby. From the Kentucky coal mine to the California sun, yeah, Bobby shared the secrets of my soul. Through all kinds of weather, through everything that was done, yeah, Bobby baby kept me from the cold. One day of miscellaneous Lord, I let him slip away. He's looking for that home, and I hope he finds it. Cause I trade all of my tomorrows for one single yesterday to be holding Bobby's body next to mine. Freedom's just another word for nothing left to lose. Nothing. And that's all that Bobby left me. Yeah. But feeling good was easy. Well, Bobby sang the blues. No, feeling good was good enough for me. Ooh, good enough for me and my Bobby. La da da, la da da, la da da da, la da da da, Bobby. La da da, la da da, la da da da, la da da da, Bobby. La da da, la da 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 da. La da 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 da. Hey oh, yeah, Bobby, yeah. La da 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 da. La da 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 da. Hey oh, yeah, Bobby, yeah. Well, Lord, I call him my lover, I call him my man. I said I call him my lover, do the best I can. I said, hey Bobby now, hey Bobby McGee, yeah. Lordy, 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 lordy. Hey, 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 yeah, Bobby McGee, yeah.
Awesome. Great job.
Thank you.
Thank you, guys. Thank you for letting me do this tonight. That's awesome. That is great.
Thanks.
So, and I get perma-grin every time I watch you guys. Like, literally, like, even if it's on, when you're on stage, I'm just, like, watching, like, these guys are awesome. Like, it's a blast. So you guys have a really unique dynamic in that you're the lead singer, but, and unfortunately he couldn't be here, but your dad is the drummer.
Yes.
How did that come to be?
That's something that's been since I was little. Well, musically working together anyways. I think we started when I was 13 doing like a little duo thing, pre-recorded music, kind of like karaoke. A lot of people compared us to a group, I don't even know if they're still around, Mama Kicks,
Sure.
which did something similar, except they had, I think they had another instrument involved, I want to say, maybe a guitar or something, but something similar. And it just kind of grew from there, and he started this particular band a few years ago, and it started it that I joined temporarily.
Yep.
To help him out with a couple of gigs, and then it became permanent.
That's awesome.
Yeah, and things changed a little bit, and the members changed around a little bit, but
Sure.
But here we are now. We've been together for over a year now. No, 2 years almost.
With the same lineup?
With the same lineup, yeah.
It'll
Something.
be 2 years next June.
Well, it'll be 2 years now.
Nice. That's awesome.
Don't seem like that, though.
And there's definitely a lot of variety as far as the music goes. Like, you guys have some country, you have some classic rock, you guys have some modern stuff.
Yep.
What is the negotiation process for that? Like, you guys all have different tastes and styles in the music, and
We kind of just throw it out there. Some ideas make it, some don't.
sure. Did you guys just all kind of try them and see if it works, or?
Yes. Sometimes we
try
try
to do the stuff that other people don't.
Yeah, definitely. You can definitely see that. And sorry guys, I'm off frame, but if you haven't seen them, check them out because they do. You guys have a very original set list, and it's a huge set list too.
Mhm.
Like, you guys cram a lot of music into
Oh, yeah.
3 hours or whatever it usually is.
We
It's
do
crazy.
45, sometimes more songs in a set.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's awesome. So I think the first time I saw you guys, I saw Tina go up on stage with a couple of friends of ours, Barry and Sherry from
Yes.
Under Radar.
Yes.
And usually you kind of see the singers kind of tend to, you know, or the band sometimes will say, okay, we're going to let somebody come up here. And it kind of does. It kind of turns into like a little bit of a karaoke thing.
Yeah.
And without knowing, you came on and you slayed What's Going On.
Yeah.
Or
yeah.
What's Up? What's up? Sorry, Four
What's
Non
Up?
Bloods. And after that, I was like, is she in a band? Is she in a band? You did that so flawlessly, and that is a song that one of those, and Bubba McGee too,
Mhm.
is one of those songs where if it's not done right, it almost kind of comes out a little bit
Yeah, it's
squealy.
very noticeable.
But that wasn't the case. That's why I was like, oh my god, she's actually doing Four Non Bloods, and she's doing it justice. Was that something that did you ever take lessons, or was it just a natural,
Self-taught, I'd
just
say.
self-taught? Yeah,
Yeah.
just practice.
Yeah.
That's crazy. And when you choose these songs, in some cases, are you intimidated at all by kind of how you know, kind of the I guess the I'm trying to think of the word, but kind of the repertoire that they have, you know,
like the reputation?
The reputation.
Oh, like how big a song is?
yeah.
I think it really depends on the song and the artist.
Okay.
Because some of them are obviously bigger than others, and I try to pick stuff that I know kind of suits my voice.
Yeah.
And then sometimes, you know, other people suggest things to me that they could hear me singing as well, because sometimes I tend to go inside a little box and not come out. So sometimes they give me things to try, and sometimes it works out really well, and sometimes it doesn't. But that's how it goes. We just, you know, we do the things that we like,
Yeah.
that we like to play, that we're big fans of the classics, I'd say, of everything, of classic rock, classic country, anything, you know, because they're staples.
Sure.
So, and they're so recognizable, and we like to have a diverse amount of music too, so we can play to our room. You know, if we have
Yeah.
a place that wants to hear a little bit more rock, we have some songs under our belt for that. And if you can clearly tell that the place is country, then we're gonna go with something that's more that route.
Absolutely.
You know? We're not,
So it is changing. So you guys are always kind of, are you setting up the lists kind of before the gig, basically, just kind of based off of the
we do.
venue? Yeah.
We do. We use we change it up, you know, here and there. We use a set list for like 3 or 4 gigs, and then we'll change it up and then use another set list for like 3 or 4 gigs, so that it doesn't get
Sure.
boring.
And that way you're plugging in new
Yeah.
stuff if you've been
And
doing
we
new
will
stuff.
take into consideration what venue we're
I
at
think
and
the
what kind
rule
of
would be
music.
stale.
Stale. Oh yeah,
Yeah.
that's a good word. Stale. So it doesn't get stale.
Has there ever been a time where you guys have gone to a gig kind of assuming that it was going to be one type of
Yes.
group? Yeah.
Yes,
That
and
one
had
over
it.
at
Yeah.
Suncook.
What was it?
One at Suncook.
The Suncook Legion.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thought it was gonna be heavier.
Oh, really?
Yeah. It wasn't like they're concerned that it was that we weren't rock enough for them because the previous bands that had videos were like heavier.
They were like
Yeah,
metal
no,
guys.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh,
and
jeez.
we don't do that. We're not that at all. But we got there
Could
and
be.
I could see that.
I don't know about that.
Metal version of Bob McGee. I think that might you might be able to pull that off.
I don't know about that.
Now, how about for you guys? Are
About
there
as
songs?
bad as the metal version of Crimson and Clover.
There's got to be somebody out there. I was just watching a video that the guy was doing different songs in the style of Metallica.
All the same
But they were all like
songs.
pop songs, but they were all like they were played like they were Metallica songs. Like it's pretty funny. So for you guys too, musically, are there bands that you're kind of like, I don't know if I want to try this, or
Well, honestly, I wasn't really into much country.
you weren't into country originally?
No, I was 70s, 80s rock.
Yep.
Lots of rock. But I like the mix.
Was that a request over there?
No, no, it is definitely not. It was one we kicked around for a little while, and we just couldn't get the ending right, so we're just like, screw it. All right, toss that one.
That has to happen
Yeah,
sometimes.
and like, go your own way.
Ugh.
We can do that. It's been spent.
It's a good song, and it's fun to play when it's on, but when it's off, it's off.
Yeah.
And it's so hard, and it's like,
It's
and
got a drum beat in it that it's got to be right on.
yeah,
the timing.
it's got to be exact.
For which one? What is it?
Go your own way.
Oh, okay, yep.
With Matt.
Yep. Yeah, I can
It
imagine.
sounds like a simple song, but it's got the right timing.
Once
Yeah,
you
and
once
it's
you
really
get
easy to
it
get
going,
lost.
if you get the beginning correct, then it just blows.
Yep.
But if you miss the beginning, it's
Yeah.
all over.
Just one beat, yeah.
Yes,
Like once you're off, the whole song is off,
Yeah,
and then
the whole
you're
song's
playing
trash.
catch
I
up
would
the
not
whole
be able
time.
to play that on drums. Definitely not.
Oh, he does a good job with it too. Like,
Yeah.
oh man, and because there's recognizable drum rolls and beats and stuff in that song, and you definitely have to.
You have to have. You
Yeah.
have to nail them.
Exactly. And he does like to have them exact too.
Well, that's okay. I was in a band where I think we played for about 2-3 years, and we were all perfectionists, and I don't think we got a gig.
Well, you know, say lovey.
So I guess, so you guys have played a lot of shows,
Mhm.
even in this current lineup. You guys have done quite a few shows.
Yeah, we try to do about 2 a month.
Yeah,
Sometimes it's more, sometimes it's less. It really depends on the season too.
sure.
Yeah, it depends on your work schedule.
And my work schedule, that's a big part of it. It really is. These guys work around me, which is really awesome because, you know.
That's great. And then you
everything
guys
that we got going
practice typically.
You have to do better without
I know. As of recently, we haven't gotten together for practice. And it's kind of funny because we just show up and we gig, and then it's like, oh, maybe we shouldn't practice more often. But that being said, when we are on a regular schedule, we try to practice once a week.
Sure.
Yeah.
No, that's
Even
awesome.
if it's just to follow up stuff.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
Yeah.
Or tool around sometimes.
Just kind of loosen up a little bit.
Yeah, sometimes we just tool around and.
Did you guys have a great story about something that happened at one of the gigs? Like I like the story that you told me originally about the NASCAR.
Oh.
Oh yeah,
Gig.
the firefighter that was like,
Yeah.
"Find my chest," and I was like, "Oh, okay." That's the first.
Other than freezing a butt off.
That one was really cold.
But you guys are
Yeah.
also doing like you're running your show from the start of the gig to the end. You don't have openers typically or anything like that. So
No,
I mean,
yeah.
you get to see kind of people in their de-evolution
As
over the
they
course
go,
of the
yeah.
night as the alcohol starts to creep up.
Well, it gets them on the floor.
Yeah. The
Yeah.
second set is usually the best. The first one, they're just kind of getting into it, and they're, socializing, and they're doing whatever, and they're not really vocal and responding. Second set's usually where they're like, you say, "How you doing?" They're like, "Woo!" And I'm like, all right, now I got someone I can work with.
Third one there.
No, third one. Free bird!
Yeah, oh
Yeah.
my god. Do you get that a lot?
All the time. All the time.
I don't know a band that doesn't.
I don't know a band that plays it when they get a request for it either.
Oh, we.
I don't
We do.
like doing that song because when it comes down to the last part of the song, I
It's just long,
always run out of licks.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
I try to remember you know, they're doing stuff forward. You know, come on, Chip, engage. Remember some of the Ed King stuff. Come on.
That happens to the best of us, though.
Yeah.
I've been on stage and flat out forgot the lyrics to Black Velvet. It's like the song everybody knows me for doing is Black Velvet.
Yep.
Like,
What do you do in a case like that? Would you freeze?
I froze for a second, and then somebody hollered a word, and it triggered my memory, and I was like, oh!
That's awesome.
Yeah.
But you guys
That's
seem like
one
you're...
song that I really do love to play because of the harmony.
Black Velvet?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because of that 3-part harmony in the bridge section of the song.
Yeah. And it's a slow, like, kind of a groove
Yeah.
song, too. Yeah.
And I haven't played in a band yet, up till now, who's ever done it right.
Right.
Yeah,
No,
we
that's
do it in
good.
the right
Wants to
key.
do it in
We-
the key.
yeah.
Oh, they've been
No,
playing in different
not
keys?
Yeah.
key.
Yeah.
And they just butcher the poor song. And it's a great song.
It is.
And when I joined, I made a promise to her father, who I worked with back in the '90s, that I would play her music the correct way.
Yeah.
I'm still here.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not fired yet.
Yet. Oh, God.
Who's snapping?
Watchy.
Don't start that. I'm snorting.
So you guys also,
Is that a hint?
Yep.
so,
We'll do that later.
What's up?
excellent. Oh, I'm already psyched. So you guys have a really busy summer, with lots of gigs and whatnot.
Yeah, we're kind of all over the place.
Kind of slows down a little bit during the winter, typically, or?
It really hit or miss from year to year, but there's usually like a period of time in the dead of summer where we don't really do much. The last
Yeah, it's the real July. late
yeah, the
July.
real hot months.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I mean we'll do things here and there, but a lot of people are just off doing their own thing too.
Yeah.
And so we'll play once in a while, like at Pit Road and stuff like that, locally.
Sure.
But where was I going with that? I lost my train of thought. Oh, but when it comes to the end of the year, it depends on the venues too, because some of them book a whole year at once.
Yeah.
And some of them only go, 6 weeks at a time. So it depends on what venues are booking when. Sometimes we'll go through and, like right now we have stuff booked in August
Of next year.
of next year.
Oh my God.
But we don't necessarily have the first of the year booked up yet. It's just because the specific events that we're doing in August, like, for example, we're going to be playing for the 250th anniversary of the town of Henniker.
Oh, awesome.
That's in August.
So you have it.
So we already know that that's set,
And then kind of
Something
your
like that.
calendar just kind of slowly fills
We'll
in
fill
as
it
it
in.
goes.
Exactly. I'll keep track of my work schedule, and then, we'll fill in spots variously around that. And, some years is more than others, but we play because we like it too, so it's not like, so what if we get a couple months off, then we get a couple months off.
Right.
It
keeps it fresh too.
exactly. But then we might have a couple of months where we're gigging like every single weekend.
Right.
Which November was kind of like that for
Yeah.
us. We had like something.
November was good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
October into November was kind of like that. We had something almost every weekend. So.
That's awesome. And do you handle the majority of the booking, or is it kind of just
between me and my dad?
okay?
We both do.
That's awesome.
Once in a while, these guys will come up with something and be like, "Hey, what about this place?" And we'll try to contact somebody. Or sometimes they contact us.
That's awesome.
So.
Awesome. So you guys have, and this is why we're doing it. Kind of, I know it is last minute. Usually, I try to give you guys a good week of promotion, but it's just been crazy. So tomorrow night, you guys have a gig in Claremont,
Yep.
and it's the Polish American Citizens Club, right?
Yes.
So you guys are gonna do that, and then kind of just fill in the calendar after that.
Yeah, exactly.
That's awesome. Can anybody go to that? I know some of those clubs you get. It's.
I believe so. I mean, I would think. I don't know, so I probably shouldn't say for sure. But I would think it would work like any of the private clubs that if you weren't a member, you could be
signed in
or something.
Awesome.
To that.
So everybody watching, if you do live in that area, or if you don't, travel up and go see these guys. You're gonna have a blast. I'm telling you right now, it is amazing. So, do you guys want to plug the Facebook page or YouTube or anything?
We do have a Facebook page. It is Nuff underscore said. You have to put the underscore in there because there's other enough saids and other things will pop up.
Okay.
But that's our Facebook page. We like to try to list all of our upcoming events. So if you're wondering where we're going to be, that's a good place to go. We usually take candid pictures and videos from most of our gigs. So
Awesome.
if we've had one the night before, oftentimes the next day you'll see photos or videos or whatever from
that gig.
Yeah, from that gig.
Has that ever gotten you a gig based off of the videos?
You know what? I'm not 100%. I know that nowadays people want to see who they're booking before
Right.
they actually book them. So it definitely helps. You know, rather than having a demo, you can say, "Oh, well, we have this page. Go check it out."
And they can just see it.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I remember back when I was like in my 20s, it was all press kits. You had to have press kits and all this stuff just to get a
things
gig.
are way different. Way different. I want to say that the Suncook Legion gig was that they saw a video of us.
Yeah. That's how they do it.
Because it was word of mouth at first. Somebody was like, "Hey, you know, we're looking for a band," and somebody, you know, a friend of ours was like, "Hey, I know this person," and then it was like, "Hey, check out this video," and then they were like, "Oh my God, I want them," and that's kind of how that happened. But
That's awesome.
Yeah.
That's great. And so you guys have the Facebook page. They do have the videos on YouTube.
Mhm.
Was it Enough Said Band NH? I think that's what I saw.
I think that's what he put it under.
If you look it up on YouTube, just make sure you throw the NH
You might
in
find
there.
some really old stuff too, you know, with different members. So you know, don't mind that.
No, it's awesome.
But yeah,
We
there's
won't
all
go
kinds.
there.
Yeah, all kinds of stuff. But yeah, there are definitely some pages that you can check out
That's awesome. All right, guys. Can we do one more song?
when we can.
Awesome. All right. So, guys, check these guys out. Definitely hit up the Polish American Citizens Club in Claremont tomorrow. And please just support these guys as much as you possibly can. And I'm going to let them take it away with one more song.
Thanks, Henry.
Thank you.
Ugh. It's on me, right?
It's on
Yeah,
you.
It's on you. Well,
Years is life is still trying to get up that great big hill of hope for a destination. Realized quickly when I knew I should that the world was made up of this brotherhood of man, or whatever that means. So I cry sometimes when I'm lying in bed to get it all out what's in my head, and I'm feeling a little peculiar. So I wake in the morning and I step outside and I take a deep breath and I get real high and I scream at the top of my lungs of what's going on. And I said, hey, yeah, yeah, hey, yeah, yeah. I said, hey, what's going on? And I said, hey, yeah, yeah, hey, yeah, yeah. I said, hey, what's going on? Oh my God, can I try? Try all the time in this institution, and I pray. Oh my God, can I pray? I pray every single day for the revolution. And so I cry sometimes when I'm lying in bed to get it all out what's in my head, and I'm feeling a little peculiar. So I wake in the morning and I step outside and I take a deep breath and I get real high and I scream at the top of my lungs of what's going on. And I said, hey, yeah. destination.
Awesome.
Okay.
That was wonderful.
You don't like it.
Ask Mikey. He likes it.
She went there.
I went there.
Nothing
I
like
went there.
stealing from the Eagles, right?
I won't tell anybody if you don't. Oh shoot, we're live.
No, damn.
Too late.
But-
We do that a lot, though. We put little licks of other songs in the middle of songs that are recognizable, and people are like, oh, hey.
Like a musical Easter egg.
Yeah.
That's genius.
Yeah, like we mixed Jessica into Lay Down Sally.
Yeah.
That's awesome. And that was just something that kind of came about.
Oh yeah, it just kind of fits, and they just kind of fit. Now I look for it though, because we do it. That's how we like to do it.
Yeah.
So if it's not there, you're like, no, that's not right.
That's awesome. Well, I can't thank you guys enough. It's been a pleasure.
Yeah, it's been fun.
No, thank you. So I will still
There
post
you
this
go.
video for the week,
Yeah.
and hopefully we can help you fill in your calendar a little bit.
Thank you.
So
Thank
awesome. So guys, please check this out again. I'll be posting it all week. You can find it on Hern Dizzle Productions group page on Facebook or on YouTube. I will also post a link to both on Twitter at Hern_Dizzle. But again, thank you guys so much. You want to do one more?
I think they want to do Black Velvet.
All right, we're doing Black Velvet. One more for you guys.
Mississippi in the middle of the transfer. Jimmy Rogers on the Victrola high. Mama's dancing with baby on her shoulder. The sun is setting like molasses in the sky. Working through how to move everything. Always wanting more. He leave you longing for. Black velvet in that little boy's smile. Black velvet in that slow southern sky. New religion that'll bring you to your knees. Black velvet, if you please. Well, up in Memphis, the music's like a heatwave. And wild lightning's bound to drive you wild. Mama's babies in the heart of every schoolgirl will love me tender, leaves them crying in the aisle. Where he moves was a sin, so sweet and true, always wanting more. He leave you longing for black velvet in that little boy's smile. Black velvet in that slow southern style. New religion that'll bring us to your knees. Black velvet, if you please. Well, every word of every song that he sang was for you. In the flash, he was gone. Happened so soon. What could you do? Black velvet and that little boy smile, you almost got me there. Black velvet in that slow southern sky. A new religion that'll bring us to your knees. Black velvet, if you please. Ah.
Awesome.
Thanks, Henry.
Thank you guys. So I'm gonna see how many more they'll play for me, but if you want to check them out, you need to go to the Polish American Citizens Club in Claremont tomorrow night. So check them out. And everybody else, have a great weekend. Thank you guys again, and I will see you soon.